Superman Lois season 4 episode 7. Let's watch the episode. Oh, I remember that scene here. We saw it, I think, the first season.
It was just another
The old trick.
expect otherwise.
I think this was in season 2.
I died.
And then came back to life as, you know.
Something that raised questions about me.
Breaking news out of Metropolis this afternoon.
A 1974 model Helding 562,
Now he has to go.
originating from Milwaukee and en route to Atlanta, has blown both engines just after takeoff.
She's like, come on, bro, take off.
On the car. I'll be right back.
She knows. She knows, but of course.
Safety inspections.
Hold on there, Brian. It appears Superman has arrived just in time.
Thanks, Isabel. Once again, Superman arrives to save the day and save countless lives.
Found it.
You're back already?
I just went to the parking lot.
Sure. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah.
That is 1546. To be kidding me. How did I miss step 27?
Maybe we can help?
Does it look like I need help?
Yeah, it does. It does.
It's supposed to be a nice gift for Chrissy and Kyle.
Oh, everything okay?
Of course everything's okay. Is everything okay with you?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Just making some progress on my list.
It's like they know when she is in that mode, you know what? Just agree with everything.
I don't think you need it.
I don't think anybody needs drugs. You know what I mean. I'm not sure I do.
How can you say I'm not Superman?
Ow.
Stop pretending. The coach is like,
Ow.
I know you're.
Ow.
Ow.
Are you okay, Ken?
I don't know. I think I might have sprained something. I'm not a doctor. It just hurts.
What, are you worried you're going to get hurt? This is the Daily Planet softball team we're talking about. It's not some underground fight club.
Jimmy's right. You should do
Oh, that's Jimmy. Yeah, we've never seen Jimmy in this show, and to be honest, I never questioned it, or at least in the first season, I kind of questioned it, but actually, seeing him was actually nice.
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are. Why don't you show them
Get out of
who
my
you are?
face. Don't
You
know
ruined
who
my
it is.
life.
Get out
Ken.
of my face.
I'm not going to get out of your face.
Out
Why
of
don't you
my
show them
face.
who you
Get
are?
out of
my
my
face!
I know he's the son of Superman.
It's done, okay? You ruined my life, Kent.
No, you're ruining your life right now by showing your true colors of what kind of person you are.
Thank you. It's just,
What?
we actually need to talk. Maybe you should sit down.
A conversation is when people say maybe you should sit down, that means something. They are going to tell you something that we are not going to like, mostly.
I mean, the end of the Gazette. That's the last thing I'd ever want. Working with you has been a dream.
I think they're gonna go back to Metropolis by the end of the season because, yeah, things are not working out in Smallville right now.
Is there anyone in this town that I don't have to worry about?
I mean, I know it can't be easy always having to keep yourself a secret from all your friends.
I didn't expect on that, different part of it, but yeah.
You got this. Come on, CK. Bring me home, baby.
Even the running is just trying to make sure that he doesn't run at super speed,
Grilling is his superpower. There's got to be another way for them to get their house.
Maybe you move out of your house and give them a house. I think that's what they're thinking about right now, but I don't think that they're going to do that.
What else about it? I'm fixing that.
Sure you are.
What don't you two get? The secret is everything. It's the only thing that gives us a chance at a normal life.
This life is hardly normal.
But it's the only one we have.
And if you say your secret, who you are, it's gonna get worse than what it is.
Irons, Miss Lang, Chrissy.
But there are so many other people he didn't tell. And these are people who were really important to him.
Oh, like,
He was on an island.
I mean, you just saw in this Jimmy, I think he never retold him your secret.
Met with no in-unit washer dryer isn't the worst thing for a long time.
She's, she's supportive about, your financial situation. Just to like someone will be lashed out like you don't have any money, all of that. But I love that she understands this. She's like, yeah, I think we cannot, take that house.
Oh, no, see, my neighbor's cat got out again, Miss May, and,
Then it hit me. There's a pattern here. It sounds crazy at first, but it explains a lot.
He kind of found out that he is Superman.
Copter. A blown out train track. A falling elevator at the Eiffel Tower. Every game you missed, Superman was making a save.
Okay, what are you
I'm
trying
not
to
sure I
say?
follow.
I know what he's trying to say, but
I honestly don't even know what to say to that.
Just the truth, nothing else. Clark Kent, are you Superman?
he's gonna disagree, of course. He's gonna disagree. I think he's the one person that he wished that he told, but he didn't tell.
Still don't believe you.
No offense, but
Guess we'll just have to wait and see. The championship game is on Friday, so hopefully nothing crazy happens.
I hope Jimmy didn't do anything stupid to actually see if Clark will show up when Superman is doing, solving his problems.
and if you ever wanted to buy back your half, that door is always open.
Please let us do this for you.
Of course, sure. Okay.
Starting to get why Dad doesn't have any friends.
Dude, Dad has friends.
Mr. Irons
They're more like co-workers.
missed out on so much. Sad. I don't want to end up like that.
What are you gonna do about it?
Well, we all know why now. But listen, I wasn't always the nicest to you.
Oh, well, that's true, actually, yeah.
Because, yeah, I remember all those things you did to me.
To for Gandhi.
Candace's dad? What about him?
He knows that he is Superman.
Little birdie told me something about you. And I couldn't wait to come by and chat about it.
He's gonna say yes, Superman.
He knows who I am.
Yep. The beating and all that. Yeah. Candice, come on, why?
This time, we're gonna do this right here, in front of everyone. Now, after you slam me against that counter.
Oh yeah, remember that time, even if you know he's Superman, there's no way you're gonna fight him in front of people and you think you're gonna win. Obviously, it's a reason to just to prove that he's Superman.
You're no hero. You chased me out of town. I've been living out of my damn car.
You're a bully, man. What do you think? What do you think people are gonna treat you? You when you act like this, you're not regular, you're stupid and dumb and a bully.
Cat, get back here.
Now, I'm not leaving until everyone here knows the truth.
This time I wish Johnny and Irons was here,
Out though is their Superman, being bulletproof and all.
Put the gun down.
You made me look like an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Lying.
Emmett, please.
If I was permanent with enough super speed, I would go and take a fake blood thing, then put it in, then make pretend like it came direct to me, that. Bro, yeah, there's something that you can take in there and pretend like the blood and all that, right? So what are you going to do now? Going to reveal his identity, right? They're doing it in slow motion. Is the suit bulletproof or is bulletproof? Because it didn't even go through the suit, Are you happy now? This is all what you wanted. Are you happy now? Bro, I just wanted to live a normal life, but you ruined it. Because you ruined your whole life.
He was right.
Who was
I
right?
miss you.
Maybe this is doing more harm than good.
You realize this would change everything?
Yeah, this was going to change everything.
Only a decision.
So I think we already made a decision by showing, in the suit and all that. Maybe if you convince the other people who were inside, they will say, I won't tell you a secret, but I still feel like
And there'd be
too
no
late.
going back.
Boys are gonna say yes, of course.
Yeah, it's time.
Okay.
And I know just who to call.
Who is it? Chrissy. Okay, of course, I think it's Chrissy. That's gonna, broadcast everything, or the Daily Planet. Maybe it's Jimmy. Maybe it's Jim actually. It would be nice to show up for him to show up.
You having second thoughts?
Always.
No. Hi. Yeah.
How you feeling?
Ready.
Good. Because I'm pretty
Um,
sure the whole world.
I think that's Jimmy's sister, but Jimmy's nowhere to be seen.
All right, everybody, quiet on set. We are live in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Or just freeze the time right now and just calm down for a second. The Daily Planet.
The Daily Planet. The greatest secret of all time was right in front of me, and I never had a clue. How is that possible?
It's very difficult.
A lot of work to keep that secret. And, you'd be surprised what a pair of glasses. All the strain that my double life was putting on my family. And I decided it was time to let go.
It's really sad to listen to this, but at the same time,
Secret, it's.
it's gonna come out one way or another.
And now I won't have to do that.
What do you most want people to know about you?
Nothing has changed. Nothing will change. Just that my secret identity doesn't really change anything.
Just a regular guy.
In other words, I'm just a regular guy.
Anything but regular.
Okay, fair.
Let's back up. Who were your parents?
I have 4 parents, and they are all dead. I don't know why I'm saying it in kind of that, but they're indeed dead, but they all loved him.
Actually, yeah. There's one thing.
After many long.
Apologizing to Jimmy. He just lost another friend because he couldn't tell him his secret.
Guess they came on purpose, huh?
It's the only way to keep the secret.
Doesn't have to wear glasses anymore, but he feels comfortable wearing them. But now it's like, do I really have to wear them?
Morning, Mr. Kent.
Hey, Denise.
I hope they keep on treating him like nothing is changed.
I missed you too, pal.
I'm glad that we actually get to see Jimmy. I hope we can see him before the season ends, but I doubt it.
The way you bunted with the tip of the bat.
Yeah, I thought it might have been too much, but.
So episode 8, Superman Lois. I don't know how many episodes there are in this season. Maybe 10. I'm thinking it's gonna be 10 because there's no way this is like the same final episode of the last episode. There's no way. I doubt that. So that there's no more Doomsday. I don't think there's gonna be Brainiac. I'm just going to think that it's going to be Superman versus Lex Luthor. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope Brainiac does come to play a huge part, because I just feel like Lex Luthor alone, it doesn't really. I mean, he's a great villain. Don't get me wrong. Like, he did Doomsday. He was the one who brought Doomsday there. But it's just, even with this, it just feels wrong for him to always be the main. Like, I get it. If this was season 3, I would be like, I'll be fine with it, knowing that there's going to be another season. I'll be happy with that. But knowing that this is like the final season, of course, I would want him to be there. But at the same time, I would want a great battle with Superman, against some of these major powerful villains, so that we can at least see, him fight physically, and we have that kind of something. That's something I want. I love, don't get me wrong, I love Lex, but at the same time, I just wanted to see Brainiac for the first time in live action. Of course, Superman does have a lot of villains, but Brainiac. I think Brainiac is Zod and Lex Luthor. Of course, Lex Luthor is going to be above all of them, but Brainiac is one of those interesting villains that Superman is one of the popular Superman villains, but we never really go to see him in live action. We only go to see Zod once. We go to see Lex Luthor multiple times, which is kind of like insane, but yeah, we understand it because he's the main villain for Superman, the hater. So it's understandable. It's like, Reverse Flash, it is to the Flash. That's how Lex Luthor is to Superman. But at the same time, it's like we need other villains, we need other villains to just kind of have that kind of fresh. And especially if this is like the final season, Lex Luthor alone won't do it, considering that he is just a human, We need something like a strong character, like Zod, for example. Of course, Zod is no way. There's no way they're gonna do Zod. And also, we have seen Zod before. Of course, we have seen him once, in the movie. Well, maybe not once. For me, I seen him once. I didn't see, the Christopher Reeve Superman, or at least not all of them. But I just feel like Zod. There's no way. The one I want the most to see the most is indeed Brainiac, and the sort of thing that they kind of mentioned him at the beginning of the season. I thought by now we'd at least have seen some kind of Brainiac stuff, but nothing. So far, we've seen nothing. They've only been hinting at him, using his name Mutant all the time, but we've never seen anything about him so far. So it's kind of, it's sad, yet at the same time, I'm like, okay, what? I get it. That's sort of preparing, And also, at the same thing, I also get the other thing is like a CGI, like Brainiac. With the Brainiac is going to take a lot of time with the raw CGI because he's an alien, and the test tubes and everything like that. There's much editing that needs to be done with Brainiac, which is also one of the things that still makes me hopeful about why I think we're gonna see Brainiac in the final episode. Because so far, from I think episode 3 up to episode 7, we haven't really seen anything that has to do with the CGI. Mostly, like if it's something that has to be done, that was done in the past, like the way we've seen in this episode, or it is like just like 10 seconds long, so it doesn't really take long, a lot of time. So it's like I feel like they've been saving a lot of money for the final episode because they know it has to be big, it has to be a huge fight scene, CGI, everything needs to be there. So if that's the case, they're doing it because obviously CW, they've kind of cut budget. They did cut, they actually did cut budget for this show. So they obviously trying to move all that money to the final 2 episodes, just the final episode, so that you, us guys, can actually experience the fight that we are all thinking about, And the fact is that in the final, so far from what I can tell, we're going to have the 2 Superboys, Lex Luthor, Superman, and possibly Brainiac and Doomsday. Like all of these characters, these superpowered characters, except for Luthor, but they're all going to be involved somehow, some way, And for Doomsday, I don't know how he's going to be involved, but we never really saw him, because Doomsday kind of talked to Lois, and Lois, I don't know how he approached him and told him not to work with Luthor. I don't know how it worked, but he's no longer in the scene and he's no longer working with Luthor, which kind of make us relax a little bit, because knowing that Doomsday is coming for Superman made us relax a little bit. And that's nice, but I feel like he is going to come back. I don't know if he's going to come back to help Superman somehow, or I don't know. Thinking about how he's going to help Superman, if he's going to help Superman at all. Something just came to my mind, like, actually, I think that what is going to happen exactly. I feel like he's going to sacrifice his own heart to give it to Superman, because right now we know Superman is aging and getting old, and because of the heart and all that. So I feel like he's going to sacrifice that, because he knows that right now with his form and his Doomsday, the way, there's no way he can. His life is over. Like the 2 or whatever age that was, the alternative age that Bizarro come from. There's no way of getting there. And I don't know if it exists or it doesn't anymore. I don't know about that, but still, the fact that he can no longer do that, go back there and make his life like the way he used to be. There's no way of changing it. It will be like, better to sacrifice myself to give it to somebody who has everything that I ever wanted. And the fact that guy is dying and he needs help right now. think that I can provide that help and give him what he needs to actually survive and live long with his family. I feel like he can do that. If he's back to his old senses, at least as Bizarro and Clark Kent is Bizarro, I feel like he's actually going to do that. But this is just my speculation. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. And I've been speaking about everything that I'm expecting, but I haven't spoken about this episode. I think this is at least a huge episode. Not in terms of the fighting or CGI or everything I was just talking about, but I think it is a huge episode in terms of like Superman, revealing his identity to the world. So that is really, a huge step. So I'm just like wondering, like, okay, yeah, this is going to play, but like I know that Lex knows, he's the one person that I will be like, if he finds out the secret, you do some crazy stuff. Like he's already done it, but you already know at this point. So I just say like, we'll see how everything plays out in terms of people, how they'll react, or his enemies. What are they going to do after knowing the secret? Are they going to go after him directly, knowing who he is, or are they going to go after his friends? I feel like the most they're going to target his family, to break him apart and all that. But I hope that doesn't happen, but it's something that is possibly going to happen. And knowing that this was going to at least go for at least up to season 7 or 8, and now it's going to was cut down because the new Superman movie. I just get a little bit angry, I just get a little bit angry, like, come on. I know for a fact that it was going to be moved from CW to somewhere. They did not have plans to cancel it, but plan was always to at least move it to HBO. But knowing that there's going to be another Superman, it was like, no, we're gonna end it, we're gonna cancel it. I was mad about that, and the fact right now I see that him revealing his identity, they could have at least more possibility, more stories to tell after him revealing his identity, and then now not getting to see it is kind of sad. It's really sad. And the possibility also with another season that we'll just have to see the Super Boys and Superman not just being on Earth but going on other planets like we usually see in the comics. Superman doing, but not being able to do that because the show is gonna get cancelled or was cancelled or ending, not because they wanted to end it, but no one. It's really sad. It's really sad because there was a lot they could have done. There's a lot of stories they could have told. Even at least gone to the extent where they could have at least tried to adapt those crazy stories like Superboy Prime, those strong and Superman visions, Superboy Prime, 1 million Superman cosmic armor. They could have done that. They could have at least said once in live action, but the possibility of never actually going to see that is it's really sad. All the villains they could have done. A move alone cannot do it. There are a lot of villains, and we know these characters, they are correct, they get old and old all the time. So a show at least could have at least each season could have introduced a new villain, and because you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. You get why I'm talking about this. But I'm just really sad that at least we're not gonna get it to the extent of seeing that live action. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So guys, anyway, if you like my reaction, make sure that you do leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what do you think about this episode of the message. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.